Good morning, ag biology students. Man, I sure do miss you guys. I hope everything is going well. This week's assignment on evolution and adaptation, you guys will be designing the perfect amniot, okay? And on here, one of the first things it says is an explanation of what is an amniot. So here we go. I have this PowerPoint attached for you guys. So an amniot is an animal whose embryo develops in an amnion. So it can be a mammal, a bird, a reptile. You as a human, we are all amniotes. And so you can go ahead and see there's an example of an amniotic sac. And then that would be the animal or the offspring. And so anything that grows in that fashion is considered an amniot. So go ahead and explain that there. Now, what you're going to be doing for B through H is you are going to be creating the perfect amniot. It's your choice how you choose to create this, what it's going to look like. But before you do this, you need to think about what habitat it's going to come from. Normally in class, I pick a number and I make you do a specific zone. I'm going to let you do whatever habitat you want to do. So I'm going to walk you through each of these habitats. Pick one, and then you'll answer these questions. So if you take a look at the Siberian tundra, you can see that it is very wet. It's very cold. There's not a tremendous amount of green. So if you create a creature in this habitat, it definitely needs to be something that can withstand the cold climate, that can walk up steep terrain, and that can camouflage in this given environment. In Brazil's tropical rainforest, you're looking for something that can camouflage in the environment, get around smooth. Maybe it's a bird, maybe it's a fish, maybe it's a cheetah. It's totally up to you. Is it poisonous? Not poisonous. What is it going to make it where this animal can survive? Mojave Desert. And does it live above ground, below ground? Is this something that has spines? Is it a snake? Is it a bird? What is it that's going to make it to where it can survive in that given habitat? Same with the temperate deciduous forest. You're kind of looking at almost like Susanville as far as the climate is concerned, but very lush, very green, and a little warmer temperature than some of those other tundras. Pacific Ocean, something that's going to live and survive in the ocean given all the creatures, good and bad, that can be found there. Grasslands of Africa, think about the lions, the tigers, the hippos, all those things that it would have to be able to defend itself against, and the food sources that are available for it to survive. Galapagos Islands, beautiful, steep, lush vegetation, but also some areas that aren't really useful. Is it a bird that can fly to other outlying territory when the food gets low, or something like these massive tortoises? The Southern California chaparral, you're kind of looking at the desert area where there's not a tremendous amount of food source, but there's a lot of brush, maybe some berries, a lot of critters that you could try to get your hands on. High altitude coniferous forest, so you're looking at really high altitude, can get really cold, steep, beautiful, lush, lots of big bears, things that can come after you. A swamp, whether you have gators or piranhas, whatever the case is, it's got to be able to survive against those and cottonmouths and things inside the swamp. So you pick one of those, and go ahead and tell me which one you're going to pick. Then based on that, how are you going to make your amniot? Okay, tell me the type of environment is it living. Is it going to be lush and greens, and it's going to live up in the canopy of the trees? What does it eat? How does it obtain its food? How is it going to defend itself? Is it active during the day or the nighttime? How does it reproduce? And you're talking about, does it have a live birth or hatch eggs? What is the body covering like? Are there feathers? Are there spines, skin, fur? And why your animal looks the way and acts as it does. What makes it to where it can survive. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually go ahead and draw this perfect creature here. This perfect creature that's going to exist in this environment. Have fun, be creative. I don't care if it's fire breathing and it has talons, whatever the case is, have fun with it. The questions on the front page, this A through H, you're going to answer those in full, complete, detailed sentences on this page. Of course, you're more than welcome to do it on a separate sheet of paper if you want. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pretend that no matter what it was that you drew, this is the creature that they believe all animals came from. So if that's the case, you have to draw that creature in this first box. My 13-year-old attempted this, so humor me, okay? And then you're going to tell me how this creature turned into whatever creature it was that you drew here. So whatever creature it was that you drew here, you're going to draw in box 5. And then in box 1 is this creature. And then somehow between box 1 and box 5, it has to evolve. And so you can see that my daughter had the tail shortening. It started to get gills. Its mouth got shorter. Here the head got a little bit bigger. The tail was getting fatter. The color's starting to change here. And now it has truly evolved into this new creature. So have fun with it. Show how it's going to evolve and adapt over time and turn into whatever this creature originally was to what this creature that you created is today. Have fun with this. This is your big assignment. It is a lab for this week. And the only other thing you have with this week is a short section of notes. Bye, you guys.